Hey YouTube, this is your man Sonny Wayne Fella coming to you today from the state of Georgia, and I'm so glad that I could be with you today, wherever you are. I hope all is well. Today, I'd like to bring a little bit of information to you concerning the state of affairs in Liberia. I know some might say you aren't in Liberia. How do you know about what's going on? But that's why the media is so important, because I can be here in the States but still know what's going on in Liberia. It's just so disheartening at times when you listen to some Liberians who talk about derogative thing about our country or things that they want happening in our country. I always say that Liberians are quick to forget. We all can remember 1980 and onwards from there, when before the overthrowing of the government that was there, Talbot government. We saw what the military did, and we know how many people were killed. Maybe you might not even know, actually. Those that were murdered, those that were killed indiscriminately, people were tied to a pole and shot. I don't know whether this is what Liberians want again. You know, when I sit back sometimes and listen to YouTube and those channels that talk about encouraging the military in Monrovia, in Liberia, to overthrow the government. You know, I want people to listen to these things and reject them, because it is terrible. War is not good. Coup d'etat is not good. There are people who get killed for no apparent reasons. The country falls in disarray. Things fall apart. And having the military lead your government, your country, it is not the best. It is not the most favorable thing. People sit on YouTube and talk about Chad and Guinea, and that is not the solution to a situation in your country when the government is not doing very well. And I must admit, I am a Liberian. I love Liberia, and I love Liberians. But I'll tell you the truth. Us Liberians, or we Liberians, don't know what we want. We really don't know what we want. You know, you will see people that you think could do the job, and most time, unfortunately, they just can't. But I think we go by being famous, and that's the people we tend to support and make them our leaders, and then we turn around and begin to castigate and say terrible things of these people that we ourselves went to the poll and voted in power. Just the same way you went to the poll and voted these people in power, it's the same way you can go back to the poll 2023 and vote them out of power. We shouldn't be talking about Prince is not doing okay. Prince, I blame Prince, because Prince should be able to do what he has to do. Because look at other countries in Africa. They're being overthrown by the government, the army, and Burkina Faso and other places. No, we are not Burkina Faso. We are not Guinea. We are not Chad. These countries that have had coup d'etat, Liberia is not one of them. We know what we went through, brothers and sisters, when our country was in chaos and division. We were suffering. Our people are still suffering today. Our people are suffering. They can't get food to eat. There's no rice. Even though things seems to be much better now. But before, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Things, thank you, buddy. That's my grandson. He was just handing me something, okay? Come on, come show your face quick. This is my boy right here, okay? This is my grandson, and he just handed me something to eat. So, okay, thank you, buddy. So that's the situation we're faced with in Liberia. People are dying of minor illnesses and sicknesses. No food. When I was in Liberia in December, we purchased a gallon of gas for 500 LD. But now, it's over 700 LD. That means it is more expensive than here in America. We buy gas here for $2.97. But you buy gas in Liberia for about $5 or more. Liberia have fallen apart, whether you believe it or not. And then if you advocate that the military step in to overthrow the government, in essence, that's treason. You cannot do that. That's treason. You need to be arrested and prosecuted for encouraging the military to overthrow the government of Liberia. That is a legitimate government. They were elected into power. And there are opportunities to remove the government by voting them out of office. And thank God 2023 is around the corner. Use your platform, brothers and sisters. Use your platform. Those of you who are advocating that the military in Liberia take over, you need to use your platform to encourage people in Liberia, the opposition, or those that don't like what the government is doing. Encourage them to go to the poll in 2023 to vote out the government. And that way people won't be hurt. Why are we being so selfish? Why should we sit back and want our country to go through difficulties for our people to suffer? They are already suffering. And we want them to suffer again. So I come this time to encourage those of you in Liberia. Go to the poll and vote. Do not listen to these people. Some of them are here in America and other parts of the world. They are not in Liberia. They don't know what you are going through. They don't know what you are going through. They sit here, things seems to be much better with them or for them. And then they encourage you back home who's going through difficult time to make it more difficult for you. Because I tell you the truth, they will not come to Liberia when things begin to go in disarray. They will not come to Liberia. They will stay right here and still talk unnecessarily just to hurt you more. So please do not listen to them. Military, do not get up and go and overthrow a government that you did not put in power. The people put them in power. Let them be accountable to the people, not you. Subscribers or returning subscribers, I say thank you for watching this video, and please like and share and hit the notification bell. It is important that we disseminate such information, because this is not the first time I've heard people on YouTube encouraging the military in Liberia to overthrow the government. This is not the first time. We should not yield to such diabolical thing, because it is not right. There are innocent people who are going to get killed. Yes, the government might be removed, but there are people in the process who might be in the crossfire, or there are people, because I bet the government has its people that are loyal to them or to the government, to her. And if those of you who maybe might be listening to such ugly and terrible thing, they're going to fight back. And there are so many people who are going to get killed. Oppositions will be and members will be killed, even those in the government. We don't want no more death. We don't want no more war in Liberia. We need peace. We want peace and nothing else but peace. We don't want war. We know what war cost us for so many years. And now Liberia is backwards for almost 100 years. It takes time. It's one step at a time. Even though we know that the government should be doing more than what it's doing, but overthrowing the government is not a solution. I detest it. I come against it in the name of Jesus. Liberians need to live. They need to live a better life. If you feel that the government in power is not helping, vote them out and put the one you feel that is much better. But beware, because I bet the one that is there, you voted them in power, and now this is what you get. So what you put in is what you get. You know, the seed that you sow, so shall you reap. So be mindful, tread softly, and I just hope that you will listen. Give an ear to this. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, could you please do? It is important that you subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.